All right, like I said, so this is the west side, and immediately to my left we have Wolfgang Puck's restaurant, the Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill. I have not eaten there. I hear good things. Right over here we have Chicken Guy, which is a concept of Guy Fieri, the famous chef. He's one of my favorite chefs. So we do have sandwiches. We have the OG, which is pickles and his special sauce. The whole concept here is very similar to a place that y'all may have heard of. Um, so they have chicken fingers, fries, and it's all about the sauces. A lot of these sauces you can buy retail now. You kind of look on the other side. So right now they do have the honey barbecue sandwich and sliders. It looks like so that's a lot of. That sounds like a real good time. Um, but I had eaten here before when it was new a few years ago, and it is really good. So that might be my lunch for today. Um, like I said, right over here they have the Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill, but there also is a walk-up section. And so Chicken Guy takes over this little front portion right here. And right on the corner we have Planet Hollywood. So Planet Hollywood is a very 90s concept. It stems from a bunch of celebrities getting together saying, hey, we need a restaurant. We want a restaurant chain that celebrates Hollywood. So when you go into the dining area, and I have eaten here before and it is really good. When you go into the, sorry, Shakira is really loud right now. So when you go into the dining area and as you're walking through, I don't know if you can kind of see it right now, but they have movie props and costumes. There's a giant Woody. There's one of my favorite props in this location. One of the screen use suits of Christopher Reeves from those original Superman films. We do have one of the Minotaur animatronics and costumes from Chronicles of Narnia. I can't really tell what that is right there. I think I can probably go up there. Let's go find out. We got a Toy Soldier costume, but yes, this is a screen use suit of Christopher Reeves from that original 1978 Superman film. R.I.P. legend. We lost him too soon to that unfortunate horseback riding accident that paralyzed him in the mid-90s. We do have a soldier uniform from Terminator 3. Oh, okay. We have Cousin It from Addams Family Values, the sequel to the original 90s movie that was released in 1993. We have the promotional dress of Katherine Heigl, I can never pronounce her name, for the movie 27 Dresses. And right over here we have the pajamas worn by Jason Statham in the Fast and Furious spin-off Hobbs and Shaw. And okay, so that red and black robe is worn by Tobin Bell, better known as Jigsaw from the Saw films. And we have, boy howdy, this one gets its own fancy screen display, which is awesome. Oh, what? Okay, it'll come back. But as you saw, we have Judy Garland's original dress for Dorothy Gale from The Wizard of Oz from 1939. And then we do have a small retail shop down here. There's some Chicken Guy shirts available over here, and then a lot of just generic Planet Hollywood merch. And we have a special guy over here by the door that we need to go see. It looks like we have one of the stand-in animatronics of Arnold as the T-800 from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. This is from the finale scene as he's going into that molten steel pit, unfortunately. R.I.P. legend. Schwarzenegger's still alive, but that character died. So right over here, and there's also here at Planet Hollywood, you can get some special Guy Fieri dishes. So it and Chicken Guy are kind of part of the same thing. We have our secondary parking garage over here, the Orange Garage. And we're going to go into the Coca-Cola world. This is a 3-story retail location. You can get personalized cans. Oh, that's funny that's front and center. If you know, you know. We do have a lot of Coke merch right over here. We have a lot of the Zip Up crew hoodie, Zip Up hoodies, the crew neck hoodies, the Coke Spirit jersey, a lot of plush cans, cups, some original vehicles, fleece throw blankets, T-shirts, a lot of Coke Sprite merch right over here. This is, I mean, I can say that over and over again, but I mean, you get it. That's what it is. So we have our Diet Coke section, our Cherry Coke section, Sprite, and different flavors of Fanta. And down here is really the physical merch location. So we're going to go right over here to the ramp that will lead us up, up, and up. Okay, so floor 2 is where you find the can personalization, a lot of more kind of the housewares and everything. Right over here, still some more apparel, but we have some of the toys, some of like the original delivery trucks, which those are kind of cool for different brands. We have, okay, so they're earbuds, and they're charging cases, soda cans. So there's Sprite, Orange Fanta, regular and Diet Coke, and then also we have some Apple accessories. We have AirPod cases, wired earbuds that are Coke cans, Bluetooth speakers that are Coke cans and bottles, vending machine, the truck, and then we have some Beats style over-ear headphones. More of that same apparel we just saw downstairs. Kind of an ornament wall right over there. We'll go take a look really quick. And then, yeah, just some houseware stuff. We got classic red and white striped paper straws and dispensers, old school diner, toothpick holders, napkin dispensers, salt and pepper shaker. Oh, no, toothpick holders. I thought they were salt and pepper shakers. More toothpick holders. Ooh. Oh, they're tempting me. So we have the Coke can pop figure. We have the Coke polar bear pop figure. And that's all we have right here on this shelf. What else is in this series? So in this series, we have the Coke can and the Coke bottle cap. And I'll bet you this is just the bear. Yep, the bear is in his own series. And then we have some bottle cap badge holders. We got Coke, we got Coke Zero, we got Diet Coke, pens, stationery, some games, puzzles, things like that. Basic games, chess, checkers, Jenga, not Jenga. Coke version of Monopoly. We do have some resort branded Coke merch, which is cool. We do have the magnet, the trucker cap, the steel bottles, all the hoodies, t-shirts, pins, keychains, a Coke polar bear with a Disney World shirt. That's awesome. And then, yes, we have the ornament wall right over here. Now, growing up, one of my grandmothers was a big Diet Coke drinker back in the early days. Still kind of is. But this was her Christmas tree for a long time. The Coke style Santa everywhere, a bunch of Coke ornaments. That was Christmas to me. I remember growing up a lot with that. Basically, Coca-Cola is responsible for this look of Santa Claus. Like the standard look of Santa Claus stemmed from the Coca-Cola company. Early marketing, way back when, I want to say in the 30s. Coke is red. Coke comes in red cans. So Santa wears red now, red and white. And so, yeah, so anytime you think of Santa Claus and you see Santa in this traditional sense, like this, Coca-Cola is responsible. And then we have kind of these things made out of Coke packaging. Those are cool ornaments. Got little gifts. We got poinsettias. We got 20-sided. The D&D and me just got real excited. That looks like a 20-sided die. Blood sugar check, not 20. So we have the polar bear plushes. We have the steel orb ornaments, more polar bears and the penguins. Santa figurines, nutcrackers, some housewares, rubber spatulas, coasters, kitchen decor, steel tumblers, all the glassware right over here, and the steel cups all over there. And we're going to make our way out here and continue on up to the 3rd floor, which is our beverage bar. So they're not doing it right now, but there is a meet and greet with the Coca-Cola bear right back that way. And we have the Coke Refreshment Bar. Lucky Lime Pop. Okay. That's awesome. So they do have like a lot of, we'll say kind of fancy and creative Coke beverages. Yes, go ahead. And you can get flights of different flavors of Coke. So this is not not unfortunately in the sense of like at Epcot where we have Club Cool, where you can get sodas from around the world to try, which is a lot of fun. I do recommend that. And you can see the marketplace right over there. There's the top of the volcano from Rainforest Cafe. And we're going to make our way back down, and I'll see you guys back down street. All right, we have made it back street side on the west side. Once again, Planet Hollywood. Coke store right behind me. Right over here, we have the AMC Dine-In theaters. Right now, they have a bunch of marketing out for the new Disney Pixar film Hoppers, and we are making our way around. So right here is just kind of like a bunch of little booths. Again, another Disney Visa card information booth. And right over here, we have Disney Style. We'll go ahead and look over here. It's kind of very similar to that trendy store over in the marketplace that we saw, but they do have a lot more, not necessarily generic merch, shall we say, but just a lot more stylistic merch. I guess if that's the way to say it. So we're going to go right over here. We're not going to go in that door. That is an emergency door. I don't want to set off the alarm right now. So we have a lot of the princess baseball jerseys, that rose gold, kind of pearled and rhinestoned Spirit jersey. We'll get better looks of them once we get inside here. We have a lot of the red and black merch right here front and center. But yeah, then you get kind of a lot more, not necessarily specific, but a lot more stylized merch in this location. We do have the maroon. We also have the maroon rhinestoned Spirit jersey, the Mickey bomber jacket, the gold ears, the Belle, Jasmine, Tiana, and Rapunzel baseball jerseys. We have a lot of these flannel shirts right up here, which I do kind of love these. Oh, they finally have a Donald one. Oh, that's tempting. The Mickey one's not bad. I don't remember what the green one is. Green one is Goofy, and the red and black one is just a resort one. We have the pink mini hat, the Cinderella, the Park Icons hat right down there at the bottom. Thinking about it. Angry Donald is my spirit animal, specifically Angry Donald. We got a few different shirts than what you'd find at World of Disney. I do like that Max Powerline shirt right here, bottom center. That one's awesome. I do like the castle one next to it. That one's kind of cool. And with more of those mesh style Spirit jerseys right here. Standard, the plush version of the mini ears, the steel water bottle. And we're gonna make our way downtown. Right over this way. We have that High School Musical Goofy Movie parody shirt again. We have a very fuzzy Spirit jersey. That looks really warm and I don't want it. We have those vintage gym shorts again, 70s style, so they're short shorts. We have these character sweaters, Minnie, Daisy on the other side, Mickey and Donald on the front. We have these crew neck sweatshirts that we saw before, the hoodies that we saw before. Okay, we have the gold Cinderella Castle ears. Those are different. We haven't seen those yet. There's a better look at that Park Icons hat that was over on that rack on the bottom. There's a fun photo up here of one of the teacups from Mad Tea Party. Just the white resort zip-up hoodie. Park Icons right there on the back. And that is about it. So we are going to head out right over here. Those are a lot of the same hoodies that we've seen before. We do have the bigger Starbucks location over here. There is another location over in the marketplace just outside World of Disney. And making our way right over here, we have the Star Wars Galactic Outposts, and we are going to go take a look right in there. We're getting to my bread and butter now. We got the Star Wars store. Right next door, we got the Marvel superhero headquarters, and we will take a look at both of them right now. So there's going to be a lot more of those helmets in here. There's a whole wall of helmets. That makes me happy. So let's go and take a look right over here. So we have the bronze desk statue of Yoda, the Star Wars Roosevelt dad shirt, Boba Fett long sleeve t-shirt, not a Spirit jersey. We have a giant Wicket the Ewok. We have the kids' Death Star bomber jacket. We have the Revenge of the Sith specifically. That makes my heart happy. Coffee mug. We have the kids' half mask helmets. We had Darth Vader. We got the Mandalorian. These are voice-changing helmets, much like the wall over here. So we have a mixture over here. So we have a lot of the Black Series helmets that we saw at World of Disney, plus a few more. And we also have some of the park exclusive helmets over here. We have that Kylo Ren helmet that we saw before. We have a Knights of Ren helmet right over here. And we have the gold Stormtrooper helmet for Commander Pyre. If you remember him from Star Wars Resistance, the animated series on Disney+. We have the Death Trooper helmet, but now this is kind of cool. You guys can see him out of the box and in person. So these are all Hasbro ones. So we have the Death Trooper, the Sith Trooper. Oh no, this is Captain Cardinal, but there is a Sith Trooper one available as well. We have the Shore Trooper again. I'm deciding if I want to get this and customize it or get it for display. I can't decide yet. We have the 212 clone helmet. We have the Vader helmet. We have a 501st helmet, which that one is pretty sick looking. I do like that one, but that one is not a Hasbro one. That is a Galactic Archives one. And then we have the Armor helmet, again from Hasbro. The C-3PO heads that freak me out. We have the Mando helmet that I've decided against many, many a time, and I think I might bite the bullet this time. Maybe customize it, maybe not. Who knows? We got more of the Empire Roosevelt dad shirts, as I like to call them. Like I said, we have the we have the original trilogy black denim jacket. That's awesome. We have the droid shirts. We have the quilted jacket with the Star Wars logo right there. More of those kid shirts right over there. Some signed artwork. Signed by Tamara Morrison, who famously started his Star Wars career as Jango Fett, later on as the voice of all the voice and face of all the clone troopers, and the current voice of an actor for Boba Fett. So we're going to make our way right over here. We have that Stormtrooper bust that we saw earlier. More of those bronze death statues. We have Vader, Palpatine, Darth Maul, and Darth Bane. That's awesome. That's a deep cut. I like it. We got a case of collector figures right there. We have the new Vader Loungefly. Might consider it if it was a bigger one. We have this Empire t-shirt, Empire propaganda flags for your desk or anything. That's cool. I kind of want one. Some more Empire recruitment crew neck sweatshirts. The leather. Ooh, that's nice. Leather Empire ball cap. Keychains. And right over here you will find the Legacy lightsabers. So these range from about 150 to about 250. As you can see, the dark saber right here, 250. Ahsoka's is the most expensive because it comes with two, and that is $350 for the set. $275 for Ahsoka's Clone Wars lightsabers. Again, also a set, so that's $275 there. Qui-Gon's for $190. Kanan Jarrus, that's one of my favorite designs. Cal Kestis from the Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor games. I need to finish playing those. Ooh, okay. We got Anakin's from Episode 2. That was kind of more of my favorite design of that traditional Skywalker saber. Luke, Vader. Also, it looks like Vader's from Return of the Jedi. And on the back wall, we have the classic Skywalker saber right there. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can actually see those. I'm sorry. So we have the classic Skywalker saber right here on the bottom. Focus. We have Darth Maul's right there on top from Clone Wars. We have Kylo Ren's. And yep, it's just Kylo Ren's on that rack right now. We have the two Ahsoka sets on display right back there. We have Qui-Gon, Luke, and those two Vader and Anakin sabers that we just saw. You can find more of these in Galaxy's Edge at Doc Ondar's Trading Post. There's also the holocrons and the kyber crystals available right over here. And we have some signed artwork. Sorry, we can zoom out now. My bad, y'all. We have some signed artwork of Anakin, signed by Hayden Christensen. We have one of Ahsoka from the new live-action series, signed by Rosario Dawson. Obi-Wan from the Kenobi series, again, signed by Ewan McGregor. We have an animated Ahsoka, signed by Ashley Eckstein, who does her voice and is also the founder of the Her Universe Star Wars clothing line. And right back over here on this pillar, we have some artwork. There's Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian himself. Looks like James Earl Jones signed that Vader one on that front side. Ian McDermott, the Palpatine one in the middle. And on that other side, we saw Tamara Morrison with that signed Jango Fett piece. So we're going to take a walk right back out here. We're going to hang to the left, keep going down the west side. And right over here, we do have a small food truck square. Hear a lot of good things about these food trucks. I've never been to them. We have the Cantina Barbacoa, which I hear a lot of good things about specifically. There is a kind of a health one over there with acai bowls and everything. And we have the cilantro, which is a Mexican. And right now we're going to beeline right to the left, and we're going to go into Marvel Superhero Headquarters. And I see another small wall of helmets. That makes me incredibly happy. We have a small little Black Panther here to display. Wakanda forever. R.I.P. legend. Right now we have the Hasbro Spider-Man Homecoming mask with the animated eyes. The zombie cap. This is probably one of my favorite episodes of What If, and then I loved the zombie series afterwards. Spider-Man 2099 figurines. We have, this is pretty much our Spider-Man section right over here. We have the new web Loungefly. We have Spider-Man hats, figures, a lot of those Disney Junior figures that we saw at World of Disney. And we're going to make our way to what you guys really came for, our wall of helmets right over here. Oh, we have my spirit animal over here. Whole section of Groot. This is kind of how I feel on a daily basis. So right over here, we do have some of the Marvel Legends series from Hasbro. We have the Wolverine cowl from Deadpool and Wolverine. I do on this one, we have the Heart branded Daredevil mask, and this is from the Netflix and Disney Plus series Daredevil Born Again. We do have the Mark 50 helmet, or Mark 85 actually looks like. No, Mark 50. Mark 85. Nope, Mark 85. I can't read the box, sorry. Mark 85 helmet, this is another Park series one. And then we have the Mark 1 arc reactor. And now we get into the set of stuff that is kind of the Infinity Stone holders. So right here, we have Loki Scepter, and right inside you can house the Mind Stone. Another spot for the arc reactors, the Mark 85 helmet again, the Daredevil helmet again, the Wolverine helmet again. And actually, and here is the two different gauntlets. You can get the Infinity Gauntlet or the Nano Gauntlet. Each of them holds their own set of the same set of Infinity Stones that can also be placed in all of the prop holders. So the Tesseract, the Ether, Loki Scepter, the Eye of Agamotto. We have a more an Avengers figure section right over here. It's a really tight store in here, so we're kind of going to make our way out of here. We got Guardians of the Galaxy. We got more of those inflatable Hulk hands right over there. There's also an inflatable cap shield. That's weird. Just make it real. We have the only bow and arrow I'm trusted with. We have a Hawkeye bow and arrow right there. There's that inflatable cap shield. Then we do have the smaller cap shield. More of those inflatable Hulk hands. So they are electronic, so that just seems dangerous. They pop and then you're just knocking each other with the battery packs. That's fun. We do have some pins right over here. A lot of them are the Cosmic Rewind pins for the attraction over at Epcot, the press spinning machine. And that is about it for the Marvel location. We are going to go right back out this way, continuing to the left down the west side. And our next stop is just right next door, the Disney Candy Cauldron. This is basically kind of another Goofy's Candy company, but for this side of the property. And let's see if we can get in here. So they have a lot of the bakery sweet treats in here. We will take a look if they have any seasonal ones. So they have special ones that you can only get here. So we have the the poison apple cake pop, the espresso Rice Krispie treat, the pistachio chocolate Rice Krispie treat, and the cauldron candy apple. So during Halloween time, you can get a full candy apple. It looks like the poison apple from Snow White, which is basically, this is all themed to the Evil Queen's dungeon chamber. We have a lot of those generic candies, some Pez dispensers that we've seen before. We have 101 Dalmatians cookies and cream bar back there. That's clever. We do have the treat case over there, but looking at it, it's a lot of the same stuff we saw over at Goofy's. So we're going to make our way out of here. It's very, if you thought the Marvel store was tight, that one's even tighter. And the queue is right dead center. So that one kind of sucks to kind of go into if it's busy. Right here we have a Sunglass Hut. We have a Pell Soccer retail location. Both signature candles. Right here we have the Summer House restaurant. I hear good things about this, relatively new location to me. And then right up here on the corner, we have Salt and Straw. So they are an ice cream place, and we just got one on the West Coast over in downtown Disney at Disneyland. People rave about it. I can't stand it. It's gross. You'll see in a second what I'm talking about, but it's very salty ice cream, as in the name. But we're going to look. Yeah, I'll show you what some of the flavors are right here. Right here at this location, I don't know if they do this in California, but they do have the cereal flavors, which is awesome. Pots and Golden Rainbows, obviously Lucky Charms. Snapper Crackle Marshmallow Treat, that is Rice Krispies. Peanut Butter Brownie Cereal Puffs, obviously Reese's Puffs. Concord Grape Nut Crumble, that uses those grape nuts. And Captain's Buried Treasure, play on words there, obviously uses Captain Crunch berries. But here are some of their standard flavors. So we start off pretty normal. Sea salt caramel, vanilla, chocolate brownie, salted malted. Here's what we get with: salted malted, chocolate chip cookie dough, cinnamon snickerdoodle, Panther coffee chocolate, tres leches. That sounds actually pretty good, but it's again, it's just very salty ice cream, so I can't stand it. Honey lavender, strawberry honey. Here we go. Abrikina olive oil. Why do I want olive oil flavored ice cream? That is so weird. Salty donut, lava and cheese. What? That is not ice cream. So even some of those standard flavors are not bad, but they're just incredibly salty, so I cannot stand it. But people rave about it. Like there's always a line here. Like right now, I'm catching it at a dead time. But later in the night, there's always a line for that place. I do not understand it. So right over here, we have another entrance to the AMC Theater and the box office. And right ahead of me, we have Splitsville Luxury Lanes. This is a sports bar and bowling alley. Kind of like, Dave and Buster's only had bowling. That's Splitsville. But I hear really good things. Right out here, we have the outside lounge bar. Sorry, there's some live music going on right over there, so it's a little loud. Right back there, we have Everglazed Donuts. So I'll go and show you guys these. So this is kind of how over on City Walk. Sorry, it's really loud right now. I hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, I'm going to wait till I get past him, then I'll explain. We have Everglazed Donuts and cold brew. So whereas over in City Walk, and I'll show you guys this in a later video, Voodoo Donuts is the big sweet shop draw over there. This is the one for Disney Springs. So Everglazed Donuts, we are going to go. I hear good things again, but I've never tried it. So let's go ahead and take a look inside here really quick. Okay, there's kind of a line, and now I'm kind of stuck. But as you can see, kind of just a random donut shop. But they also serve hot honey chicken and fries with a donut. I do believe this is the place that, I hope I'm mistaken, but I don't think I am. So they have chicken and donuts, which is weird. They have a chicken sandwich that is served on a glazed donut. They have a grilled cheese that is served on a glazed donut. I can't do it. So we're going to wait here. We'll just get out of line here in a second. But yeah, this is Everglazed Donuts and cold brew.